Y'all probably know what the buffs are at this point. Like it's been long enough. You probably know that if you flawless block this now, like it's still safe. This is -6. If I can turn frame data on, yeah, it's -6 now. No matter if you flawless block it or not. That's not to say that you can't like still armor. You can still armor it, but you can't flawless block punish it. So like, well, Tanya can, but like that's a very specific example. You just wish you could convert it consistently with Janet. You kind of can. It's just like you have to have the timing down. Like I'm a character loyalist, or kinda in a way. I used to be, but yeah, it's just you really have to have the timing down. But once you have it down, like it's not like a one frame link. Like it's something that you could do pretty consistently. But here's what I don't like about this buff. Like you get a safe overhead, which is nice. And theoretically, right, we're not going to tell people that you can duck this, all right? Like, I'm telling you, and I'm probably going to tell you too, because I'm probably going to post this, but so y'all know that this doesn't jail, but the rest of the MK community, like, thinks that this is a real thing. So she has a safe low, because that's what we're going to tell people, and she has a safe overhead. What she doesn't have, right, is something to actually contest. Because what I wanted, remember what I actually asked for like a few weeks ago? I asked for this to be its own normal so that she would have something to contest people in neutral. Everyone wanted this to be a mid, still high, and Lantern still barely gets the job done because of how like small Lantern is and the fact you can only put up one at a time. Like, this is not what we needed nor what we asked for. That's what I don't like. And I mean, it's better than nothing. And of course, that's not even the only thing we got, right? We got some other stuff. We got this. This is 20. Oh my god, I can't do cartwheels. 26 recovery from 32. Really good. So if this gets blocked, you're probably not going to die anymore, which is really nice. This being 3 less recovery, I'm going to be honest. They could have said that this had 5 less recovery, 12 less recovery. I don't see a difference. Like, I just don't see a difference here. I'm not exactly sure what this does on block. All I know is they better fix the bug that came with this move. Let me put her on auto block. And they didn't fix the bug. And they didn't fix the bug. The bug is still in the game. All they did was make the recovery slightly better. So, there you have it. You still can't car cancel forward 3 after a jump in, I'm assuming. Haven't even tested that out. Nope. So, yeah, for those who don't know, you can usually car cancel your forward 3 into your Nova Blast or your cartwheel, but after a jump in, you can't do that. And you may be thinking, okay, well, when would you ever want to do that? Specifically with certain cameos like Shijinko or Jax, where you have stuff like, well, theoretically, you would have jump 2 into stuff like this for plus frames, but you can't do that. So that's what I think about the Lee May changes. They're good. They're better than nothing, of course. Like, I don't want to be the one to be like, oh, this buff means nothing. It's terrible. The NRS never knows what they're doing. Well, like, they kind of don't most of the time, but I just think this was not the right direction. It's important for Lee May, but not what she needed. Like, she didn't need a safe mix option, because to be honest, this didn't need to be safe. It's 16 frame overhead that launches. Right? Like, also, guess what? Alright? This move. For a year and 8 months, this move has been anti-airable by any low poke or low button in the entire game, and it will continue to be for the rest of the game's life cycle. That's hilarious. That's just poetic. But yeah, I'm curious, like, what y'all think about the buff, because did they change the recovery on whip back 4-4? Yeah, that's the one thing I actually forgot about. So I'm still like, I don't know what to think about this one, because this is actually pretty significant frame data change. This used to have 40 recovery. To put that in perspective, this is 38 recovery. Used to have 45, and now it's 38. And yeah, this is 28 recovery now. So what I'm thinking is, after something like, you know how with Movado, you can do this and this. I'm thinking that's probably going to be plus now. So if I set her to auto block, okay, she's already on auto block. Okay, I hate that that just whiffed for no reason. How do I get that to not whiff? Bro, what? This is like literally always worked. Okay, so that's +7 now. If you intentionally whiff it, you just have to do this in like a very weird and annoying way. And if you do this off of like raw chain reaction, I'm assuming it's the same thing. Well, no. Okay. So that's the only like practical application I think for, because realistically, you still have plenty of time to get punished. Like no one's just gonna let you whip this. I know it's faster, but it's not like so fast that it's like, oh well, I'm already able to block by the time you react to me doing this move. So yeah, you said this was a baby patch. The real patch is coming after Final Combat. Trust, I'm delusional. I mean, if it weren't for that last part, I would have told you that. But yeah, I mean, we have to really hold on to is the and more in that definitive edition trailer, and more is probably going to be like some skins. What I'm thinking is they were probably referring to some extra skins that weren't mentioned in the trailer. So yeah, I'm thinking that that's what and more means, but I'm a pessimist, and y'all probably know that by now. And my pessimism will not allow me to think that anything more than some skins is coming after the definitive. Somebody looked up the dictionary definition of what definitive means. And after they looked that up, I'm like, okay, well, I already knew what the word meant, but I'm like, yeah, it means parentheses of a conclusion or agreement and parentheses done or reached decisively and with authority. Final. Like that's it. We're not getting anything else. Definitive. So if they had used any other word, like okay, sure, like MK1 or sorry MK11 Ultimate. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that the game's done. It just means like, oh, this is a really expansive edition of the game. Like, you know, Ultimate is a cool thing, you know, being the Ultimate Edition. And then Aftermath, obviously, like that's just the aftermath of I actually forgot the story of that game, but and that's crazy because I literally mained for 3 years a character who came out in Aftermath who was in the story, but I forgot the story. Anyway, yeah, definitive means we're done. But yeah, so that's really my two cents on the entire situation. I don't think that we're gonna get anything more than skins. Apparently, y'all don't either. And more means Shao buffs. Nah, that character is fine, bro. That character is perfectly fine.